What's up, boys? We're back, and we're hungry. Hungry for the iron. Throw that. Look at that shit. The 6 plates. We going up in reps every week. I just hit 18, and I hit 16. This is our 3rd set. I'm gonna go absolutely nuts on this set. We're gonna see how many reps we get, and I'm gonna go nuts right now. So I'm gonna lock in. Let's get it. 3rd set here, boys. Last set I got 16. That was so failure. My love. Yes. What we get there, 14, 13, 14? I'll take it, bro. 18, 16, 13, 14. That's pretty good. I'll take it. We might do one more set. But how's the arms looking, boys? I'm starting to think we're like 21 inches. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go. All right, we're gonna go hit biceps. This has already been a great arm day so far. We're just gonna keep the energy high, keep the motivation high. Let's fucking get it. Let's go. Oh, the pump's coming. I feel it coming back. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Give me that. Sorry, boys, we're hungry. We're hungry. Boy, low key, bro, the left side's crazy. Hold on, look at this. God bless you, my brother. God bless you, my brother. I'll put on for my city. On for my city. All right, let's run it. We're doing 70s again. Single arm tricep extension, 70s. What you know about? Yeah, we hungry. Yeah. Sorry, my contacts got dry. Shit, let's go. Let's run it, boys. Let's run it, boys. Let's run that shit. Let's run that shit. I'm about to go fucking nuts on this shit, bro. I'm about to go nuts on that shit. Yeah, what you know about it? None. He ain't know a thing. What you know about it? He ain't know none. Yeah. What am I saying? All right. We going back to Kanye. You know, we play this 15 to 20 times a day. We play this one song.
Damn right he does.
15 to 20 times a day. 15 to 20 times a day. Lights. All of the lights. I want y'all to see this. You know what I mean? See everything. Yeah. Fast cars, shooting stars. Come on, come on. No, we're not gonna be stupid. We're not gonna be stupid. Holy, whew, that shit's falling off the bone, bro. Nah, we're not gonna risk it. All right, boys. See you guys later. Oh, what's up? We back, right? Guess what? I'm hungry again. Who would have guessed? I'm hungry again, all right? So we're running heavy back day. Last time we did bent over rows to start, so this time we're doing this machine. And we're doing 3 sets on here. Each set's a drop set. So we're doing 6 plates, then 3 plates. Both sets still failure, but we're only counting it as 1 set. So I'm about to hit, I already did that one time. This is our 2nd set, doing it right now. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong. We're gonna rip this shit right now. So let's see how many reps I can get. I figured out my feet placement a little bit better with this. So I feel a lot more in control of the weight. And man, dude, I'm getting a wicked back pump already. I can feel it, boys. I can feel it. All right. Oh, you know what? Hey. Hey Siri, play Right Above It by Drake and Lil Wayne. Got that old school. Come on. I'm gonna rip this shit. I'm gonna rip it. Let's go. Top of the Give me that. Give me that. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Gosh, that is the method, bro. That's our second set of back. That's our second. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. See what it looks like. Hey Jude, be afraid. You will make nothing get hurt. The minute let her under your skin and begin make. Give me that shit, pussy. Give me that, you pussy. Give me that, bro. Fucking play with me, bro. Give me that shit. Let's go. Come on. Stop fucking around. Okay. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna use that, yeah. So where I want you to be is like, for the short form, be like right here, and come to me, I'm gonna say, all right boys, let's try this shit out, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Make sure it's good lighting and stuff. This is an important video, very important. Do not stop filming the entire time. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna have you spot me.
Yeah.
Don't touch the bar.
Lift off, everything?
Left off, yeah, but lift off. Should I? Are you good? Have you spotted before? Like,
yeah.
Okay. So don't like throw the bar out. Just help me guide it out,
absolutely.
and then let it be, and then help me rack it because I don't like to rack it. So when I'm like, okay, when I say like, all right, good, like, and I'll tell you, like, you'll be able to tell. I'll tell you like, okay, rack it,
Yep.
and then we'll rack it. I'm gonna try and get. But what I might do is I might try and get the last rep all the way up myself.
Okay.
So just play it by ear for what I say.
Let me know, bro. I got you.
Thank you, brother. Hey, thank you, bro. We're gonna rip this shit. Like up the chat, boys. Like it up, boys. You better run it, boys. All right, boys. Let's give it a try right now. We got 315 on. All right.
Run it up.
I'll count you down. Come on, Julian. Come on, Julian. Come on, Julian. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
All right, bro. Good shit, dude.
Let's go, bro.
Awesome. Oh. Shit. All right, boys. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lock out and screw my shoulders up, bro. Go 315 on incline, tell me how that goes. The same way Sam Sulek doesn't touch his chest is the same way I don't lock out, bro. All right?
You're just gonna have to cut this up.
Nobody said shit about Sam not touching his chest. You know, everyone have some shit to say about. All right, boys, so for the main part of the YouTube video, we got a timer here. We got 24 Krispy Kreme donuts. We're gonna see how many of these I can eat in a single hour. Me and Noah have a bet. I think I can eat all 24. He doesn't think I can because I'm not really a big eat all at once guy. So we're gonna see how many donuts I can eat. I got the chocolate ones, I got the regular ones. So yeah, we're gonna pick out right now. We're gonna start the timer here in about 3, 2, 1. Start that timer, baby. Let's get it, boys. You boys really thought I was a fat fuck? You thought I was gonna sit there for an hour and try and eat 24 donuts? Are you kidding me? So because of that, I'm gonna take my anger out on Noah.
No, you're not. Oh! Yeah. Ooh, missed me.
No.
Oh.
Oh shit. My ammo.
Got him. Ooh. Ooh. I'm out of ammo. No.
All right. I obviously won.
Yeah, obviously not.
All right, boys.
Yeah, all right, boys. Ah, I can't catch it. You're out in dodgeball. Oh, and you missed me. You see that dodge move?
All right. All right.
Oh.
I'm not doing a fucking fat ass eating challenge, so we decided to just throw them at each other. That was good, man.
I beat him
good
pretty
job.
good, huh?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, on to the next activity. So, me and Nicole here.
He's sticky. From Doughnut.
We're gonna go to a float spa. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before. You basically float. What is it? 1,000 pounds of salt or something? 100 pounds?
1,000.
1,000 pounds of like Epsom salt, right? Mm-hmm. And you just—it's only like this much water, right?
Like that. 10 inches of water.
10 inches of water, but you can't. You float on top of the water because of all the salt, and it like helps you get into like a meditative state. And like, what is it? 1 hour is equivalent to like 4 hours of REM sleep.
Something,
yeah. Yeah, I already got what 8.5 hours last night. I feel really good, but I've been training every day, so it's just like extra recovery. So we're making food right now, so we can go right there. Well, Nicole's making my food right now because she's the goat. We're gonna do. I made some sweet potatoes. I put in here, so I'm gonna eat sweet potato and egg whites. Doing a whole carton of egg whites, 50 grams of protein. I like to put a good amount of olive oil with the egg whites, makes them taste better. So I put some olive oil in the pan. Yeah. Now, where are we going out for dinner? Where do you want to go to dinner?
Sedona.
You want to go to? No, I'm not going to fucking Sedona again.
Birmingham.
Why do you want to go? We'll see. We'll see. All right.
Sarah in Birmingham is so good. Everyone, if you haven't been there, you should go.
Sometimes Nicole and Noah over-exaggerate food, but
No,
I never do that.
we're always
yeah, Noah's the king of. Bro, here's Noah. Here's Noah. Hold on. We'll go out. Bro, this shawarma, bro.
I never do that.
And I'll be like, all right, we'll try it. I'm like, bro, my stomach hurts. He'd be like, what?
The burrito from MSU was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the burrito from MSU was super
Yeah,
good. What was that?
come on.
That was.
Chicken, tater tot, chicken.
Yeah, that was okay.
I
Yeah.
got 3 of them.
He gave me one of them though. He got 3.
Julian was stressed.
I was so stressed that day. That day sucked. Anyways, so real quick, boys. I want to show you guys everything Action Sledge got us. I mean, bro, it's almost like too much. Like it's almost like this is way too nice. First of all, we got this beautiful box, right? This note. I already opened the box. Sorry, I had to open it before the camera. I really want to see what was in it. They sent me this super nice note, bro. Like, Julian, we're excited to have you here. Can't wait to see what 2026 brings for us. Keep working, bro. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Love, Action Sledge family. That's insane, dude. And then look at this. First of all, Action Sledge times National Lampoon's Christmas movie. We got that. And look at you, open it up. Damn, bro. Are you kidding me? Their marketing and like development team is insane, bro. So insane, dude. So blessed, bro, to be with Axe. And then we got this. Fire. And then, oh yeah, here.
Just kind of, yeah. Nice.
And then show all that stuff, dude.
Yo.
We got a bunch of other stuff too. With Nicole.
Bunch of stuff, man.
Bro. So, yeah, we got a huge box with everything. That, I just wanted to be like, first of all, tell Action Sledge thank you. So if anybody watches this. Second of all, tell everybody, code JULES, JULES. I don't know why I don't make it Julian, because my nickname's like Jules. Code JULES for Action Sledge. If you want to save, I think it's like 15%, you'll save. And if you want to support me, because I love bodybuilding, I love doing this shit, and using my code helps, you know? So, anyways, if you want to get in the Christmas spirit, right? You want to get in the Christmas spirit, Action Sledge, code JULES. National Lampoons times Action Sledge, code JULES to save you money, to support your boy. All right, enough of that. So, Nicole's making some egg whites, but I'm kind of watching over her because I'm particular on how I like it made.
He's making them.
I'm going to make the egg whites, so...
Get the egg whites. Those look
But we...
nasty.
Why do they look... It's the oil I like. I like to put extra virgin olive
I think
oil.
it's just that they're egg whites.
It's that you're using a whole carton of egg whites.
Yeah.
Well, it's only... I mean, it's 50 grams of protein, right?
Yeah.
So, I always like to bring little, like... I hate you guys, dude. I always...
Is that a Hillary Clinton?
Is that a Hillary Clinton? Is that what you said? You say, is that a Hillary Clinton?
Is that a Hillary Clinton?
Is that Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton wasn't real. Do you guys also feel like that?
No.
There's no way that somebody couldn't talk and hear and figure that out. There's no way. It's just not real.
Hillary Clinton?
No one
Yeah.
kind of looks like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
Flipping
you can't.
on YouTube.
You
You're in trouble, buddy.
can't see Noah on the camera, but if you saw him, you'd probably say he looks a little bit like Hillary
Never
Clinton.
seen Noah and Hillary Clinton.
Never,
She does bring up a good point.
never seen Noah and Hillary Clinton. All right, these are about done here. I like them a little. I don't like them.
Hey, so Julian's going to the float spa. He's going to dinner after. Guess where your boy's going? UPS.
Noah, obviously works full time for me, so he's running some errands.
He's like, yeah, bro, I'm going to the float spa. Going to dinner. No, you gotta go to UPS.
You gotta go to UPS and keep
Somewhere
doing
else,
shit.
dude.
Yeah, I think.
Somewhere else.
Anyways, though, the egg whites are done. Just
Julian
about.
abuses his employees.
Didn't I do
Dude, tell him. Okay, one time I had Safar filming me, and we were trying to film a skit, and he kept messing up the skit, and I had 5 plates on each side of a chest press, and I'm like, Safar, we got to do this first time because this is way too heavy, and this is all for a skit. He's like, okay. First time we do it, messed it up. I'm like, all right, let's do it again, but my chest is like, I don't want to hurt myself. We do it again, messes it up, and I'm like, Safar, bro, I need you to lock in. And we were on live filming it. Everyone's like, roid rage. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's nothing.
That's nothing, bro.
Seen anything
They hadn't
yet.
seen nothing yet. All right.
I made those eggs really good.
Yes, Nicole's the best at making eggs.
Look at
I tried to get her to make me sweet potato last night, and she tried.
I was cutting them and
She wasn't cut. She was gonna cut her hand off. That's what she was gonna
Well,
do.
we gotta teach you how to cook, man.
Oh, she'll learn.
I just made those eggs. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Look at how good they look, too.
They do look pretty good, actually. They're not burnt.
Yep.
Okay.
That shit looks so gross.
Why does that look gross? This is called nutrition, bro. What, you look at a McDouble, you're like, oh, that looks good.
No, it kind of
Little
smells like
grease.
No, that's not true.
This smells like when Noah wakes up in
it
the
kind
morning.
of smells like his room.
It does kind of.
Everybody just fucking I joined Julian's live. Everybody clowns me. I come home.
What did they say to you? No, what? Tell them what did they say to you in the live?
Julian's like, oh, like, you look good, buddy. Like, show him your pump real quick. I'm like, all right. I grab the camera for 2 seconds. They're like, you're not the main character. Put it down.
Wait.
A lot of people.
They're like, you're not God, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, dude?
If anyone's seeing this on Julian's next reel, comment Noah looks like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, if you guys are also, see, look at that meal.
He's gonna cut that part out.
I'm making Nicole drive us to the. Where are we going? The float spa, because I'm gonna eat this in the car. That's my meal for the car.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna smell good in there.
Okay.
Like your room.
Bro, Nicole just comes over and like bullies me for like every time I see her. She just bullies
Nicole
me.
looks like Hillary Clinton.
She just tells me I look like famous people that are
Dead.
controversial or dead.
That aren't alive anymore. Oh.
Put in the comments what Nicole looks like.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm putting in the comments what Julian looks like.
I look like a rat right now. I haven't showered. I haven't shaved. My face is puffy because I've been eating like 7,000 calories a day. Whatever. I'm fine. It's fine. Why is that your 4th donut? You said?
No. It's my 5th.
All right, boys. We're going to the float spa. And what do we got tonight? I got hamstrings, so I'm probably not going to film that because who wants to watch me hit hamstrings? So, nope. All right, boys. That's the devil sign. You can't throw that up. That's the devil sign. You can throw that up. You can throw this up.
That's
like
what I
rock
did.
on. Oh, you threw up rock on?
This is the wrong one.
This is a devil sign.
This?
Don't throw that up. Yeah. That means devil. But see, I used to love to do that, which sucks. All right, see you guys. Well, boys, this was basically my highlight of my week put all into one movie/video. My best lifts, my best for fun moments with, the donut fight, and then, hanging with Nicole before dinner and in the float spa. Float spa was great. Basically, we already explained what it was earlier, like the salt, whatever, we float. And it's like it kind of really forces you to pure meditative state, and that's really been helping my recovery because I've been trying to train like every single day. Granted that I get proper sleep and nutrition and diet and everything, or nutrition diet. As long as everything's on track, there's no reason I can't train. every day because I'm breaking my muscles up. It's not like I'm hitting back and bi or chest and tri or a full leg day. I'm breaking it up into, legs, quad dominant, legs, hamstring dominant, just arms, just back, just chest. So I can get away with training every day if I have proper recovery, nutrition. So basically incorporating the float spa really helps with those, a couple things. But overall, super productive week. I PR'd on bent over row. I PR'd on incline bench, hit that for 10. Well, I call it 10. I mean, it was a pretty sloppy 10, but I got it up. Well, the first 5 to 7 reps were really, I thought, pretty clean, but those last few, my ass started really coming up, but that was great. I mean, I was really happy with that. I feel like I learned a lot this week spiritually. I think I learned some lessons to start with. I'm realizing that prayer, I pray, before I go to bed, and I pray before training. That's my, routine. Oh, by the way, boys, I think I'm on a 6-day streak now. 6-day streak. I read 4 pages a night of the Bible. So I'm up to I think page 34 or something like that, 36. I think I'm on a 6-day streak. So right around there. And so I've been staying consistent with reading. I mean, it's not that much reading, but it's good 15 minutes of, I know 4 pages, it takes you 15 minutes. It's the Bible, sometimes I have to reread things a couple times to really comprehend it. So been keeping that routine strong. One thing I've learned this week is being in prayer isn't just about being in prayer when you're praying, but also kind of trying to keep that mindset all throughout your day. And he really will guide you, because it's almost like you aren't even making decisions. It's almost like, the decisions are being made for you. You just have to pick the right one. It's almost like an inclination towards the right decision you're making. So I've been really feeling that inclination towards, right decisions over time and time again, by trying to keep my mind clear and my thoughts clear, and making, not acting on emotion, acting on, right from wrong, and based off of what God is kind of telling me. And that's just a intuition, but I believe intuition is God's way of in your heart. God lives, to me, within your heart, and is trying to tell you things and direct you and guide you through life. So when you can void your mind of all the outside voices and all the outside temptations and things, and just listen to your core belief heart, that is where God, resides in. So I've definitely been learning that, trying to just stay in prayer, not just while I'm praying, but almost throughout the day as well. And the times that I feel like I'm taken away from prayer is when I'm angry, when I'm lustful, when I have high emotions, even when I'm overly happy, when I get a video that's at 1 million views on Instagram and things are going too great and I get too high on my horse, it's almost like when you can ride that middle ground of not getting too high, not getting too low, just following your heart, bringing that inner peace, I can definitely hear God the loudest then. So that's something I learned. Training, I've really just been eating as much as I physically can. I mean, I'm waking up every, so I go to bed, I get about 8 hours of sleep a night, but I'm obviously waking up in the middle of the night to eat. So after my sleep schedule, I go to bed around 6 to 7 a.m. and then I wake up at noon and I eat, and then I go back to bed around 1 and then I get up at 4. So it's been kind of hard with daytime content, but however, I've just been mega productive at night. I mean, training at night, doing the live streams, doing the long form, doing my cardio, prepping my food. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like lately I've been ultra productive. And part of that ultra productiveness has come from making little adjustments. I write lists every day. I write a list of everything I want completed, and sometimes 1 or 2 things won't get done, I'll move them to the next day, or 3 things won't get done, I'll move them to the next day. But actually having that on a piece of paper makes a big, or in my notes, I have it in my notes, makes a huge difference on whether you actually get the things done you want to get done. So I think writing lists out are very, very important on day-to-day tasks to make sure you're actually staying accountable of what you're getting done. So that's been helping me with my productivity, and I've really felt ultra productive lately with training, with sleeping, with nutrition, because I know my body very well, and I'm not going to train if I can feel like, oh, I didn't get proper sleep, haven't had enough carbs, I'm not feeling ready to train, I won't train. But and I've trained 5, 6, 7 days in a row, I think 5 or 6 days in a row now, and normally I wouldn't do that, but because I've just been so on it with my recovery and my stress mitigation, that's another thing that plays into a role, right? If you have a lot of stress each day, yeah, you're going to need to, take an off day every 3 days, every 4 days. But if you really can mitigate your stress through prayer and through trusting in God and not letting things get to you, obviously my whole life revolves around content and training. So it's a little bit different for me than someone that works a normal job, right? But even with someone that works a normal job, you know, stress mitigation is extremely crucial to your recovery and to your workouts in general. So I've been really finding a way to put my anxieties and my, you know, I overthink a lot. Like I get very paranoid. You know, I come up with these situations that aren't going to happen. And then it's so weird. You know, me and Noah were talking about, it's like I handle like extreme stress very well, but there's little things that will just like crawl under my skin and just like make me feel weird. Like it'll be like the weirdest thing that's like not a big deal, but it'll really, really bother me. And that is something that I'm like learning. Like so that kind of happened a few days ago where something kind of came up and it's literally not a big deal, but it got to me for some reason. And I was like, and my friend's like, you know, not my friend, Noah, my best friend, my roommate's like, bro, you always let these weird things get to you and stress you out and you ask me a million times about them. Like, well, number one, getting stressed out about anything, but little things especially, is almost like you're deterring your faith away from God, because God has all this planned out. God knows the decisions you're going to make. God knows what's going to happen. So it's like, instead of entrusting in him, you're almost putting it into your own hands and being like, am I going to be able to handle this? Is this going to be okay? Like, blah, 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 blah. But he knows, God would not put a battle in front of you that you can't win. Even if you have to lose the battle but win the war, he's going to put things in front of you, having confidence in you. He's not going to put anything in front of you that you can't handle. And so that almost shows like a lack of faith. So I've been really working on not letting these things that really irritate me for some reason, and not in like an anger way, but really irritate my soul, where it's like, okay, I think about it and it's good, and then a couple hours later I rethink about it and it gives me anxiety again, you know? So I've been really trying to find a way, or I have been finding ways to just pray through that and figure out a way to put my anxieties onto God, you know, just kind of almost chalk it up to being like, well, you know, God wouldn't have, you know, had that happen if it wasn't, you know, supposed to happen. So he's going to be able to figure it out for me through my intuition, right? Just in the moment intuition. There's, you know, what I get a lot of anxiety from is like in the future things, you know, like things that need to happen in a couple weeks or a day or a few days from now, or this has, you know, and so instead of stressing about what's to come, you kind of really got to figure out a way to stay present in the moment. And I'm not trying to preach to you guys as if I'm perfect with this, because I'm not at all. This is something just this week I'm trying to figure out, and it's very, very hard. Even now, like talking about the thing that's been bothering me, I like think about it, I'm like, oh, it still gets to me, bro. Like it's still like a little bug under your skin that just kind of gets to you a little bit. But I've been definitely making progress and strides towards it, towards being better with it, and having more faith and leaning on my faith opposed to leaning on myself. So that's been something I've been trying to learn. I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand with an all-day prayer, right? Not just praying, but almost having that mindset throughout the day opposed to just praying twice a day. And having that mindset that you can hold on to, I mean, that will really relieve stress and anxiety more than you can really imagine. Because I've gotten in that role a few times where it's been hours where I just feel very close with God, and it feels very like, it almost feels like you're, you know, this sounds crazy. I don't even want to say this, but it almost feels like you're hanging out with a best friend that knows everything. Does that make sense? Like a lot of people view, you know, and I'm scared of God. Don't get me wrong. I'm terrified of God. But also like another way I use it is like, dude, like I treat God like my best friend, because he already knows my mistakes. He already knows what I'm doing wrong. So when I'm talking to him in prayer, when I'm talking to him, I'm not going to hide what I'm doing wrong, because he already knows it. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm messing up here. I'm doing this. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it's just, to me, God wants to be your best friend. You know, he wants you to talk to him. Even if you're talking to him about things you shouldn't be doing, he already knows you're doing them. So at least talk to him about it, right? And that will help you figure out a way to maybe stop doing those things or whatnot. So don't leave anything out of your prayers. You know, when you're anxious about something, you feel like you don't want to say it, bro, say it, because he already knows it anyways, and it'll feel better to get off your chest. And it's almost like you're getting it off your chest to your best friend. So I kind of try and think of God not just as my father figure, but also as my best friend that I can talk to about anything. And I think that's important, you know? Especially for people that struggle with having a relationship with God. I always like to tell them, like, dude, just treat him as your best friend at first. You know, obviously he's your savior, your Lord and Savior, but he also is your best friend. He's, you know, He's what you have when you have nobody else, you know, family aside, friends aside, everything aside. And that's what comes to play 100% when you're all in on something, right? For me, it was content and bodybuilding and social media. For other people, it's being a Wall Street banker or starting your own business or going into engineering or whatever it is. It's almost like you have to have someone to rely on when you have no one to rely on, right? And that's when atheism comes in. You know, you rely solely on your own mind and you believe your intuition is basically all you knowing what's best, to where religion's like, you know, and I don't want to speak on, like, go into in depth on things that I'm not supposed to be speaking on, but this is kind of like my viewpoint as I'm learning, right? This is all me learning and talking to you guys because I'm learning. So then in the comments, you guys can say, hey, Julian, you said this, that might be a better way of saying it in this way, that might be more educated than me. I'm just saying what I'm learning out loud so that other people can learn from me, or that they can critique me and I can learn from them. But I feel like people that are under extreme amount of stress or in a position that they're really trying to succeed in a percentage where it's very low, right? Like being a content creator, very, very low percentage chance to become a content creator. Very low percentage chance to be a high tier surgeon. Very low percentage chance to open your own business and make profit of $5 million a year, right? These are all things that a lot of people go for, and a very small percentage of people reach that goal. That's why the easier path is just going to college and getting a corporate job or whatever the case is, where, you know, you're safe, right? And so I've noticed the people that do take those risks and do whatever it takes, not whatever it takes, well, some people whatever it takes, but like do everything in their power to get to where they want to be, are either very religious or not religious at all. I feel like there's very, like, for me, it's rare to see someone that's like, I don't know, like very good in their field and not have some sort of like anchor, right? You got to have an anchor. And for me, that's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And, you know, I had a friend I met at the Olympia, right? I met him at the Olympia, and he helped record for me, you know, and he was like, he's young, you know, he's 18, and he's like, you know, struggling with motivation, I'm starting to feel lost in life, whatever. And I'm 25 years old, and I just started making money for the first time from content this year. I've been doing this since I was 20. I'm like, dude, you're 18, bro. Like, it's good to be lost. You know, like, everyone's lost in life. Like, you're never going to be completely on the exact right path. Even if you think you are, like, there's always something new that's going to come up. And also being lost in life or not knowing where you should be is like, I swear, like, I would bet like 95% of people have that, right? Like, it's pretty rare to be like, yep, I'm going to be a doctor, and you say that when you're 8, and then you're 15, and then you're 22, and then you're a doctor at 28. You know, it's like, very sure that happens for some people, that they just know their path and that's what but majority of people are going to feel lost in life. And I think normalizing that and not being so hard on yourself. I was so hard on myself for so long. I felt like such a loser because I didn't know what to do. And that led to me to a lot of self-destructive decisions. So I like to give the advice of, don't be so hard on yourself, dude. 95% of the people in this world are also lost and don't really know what they're doing. So don't be so hard on yourself, because that's only going to lead you to make probably poor decisions than if you were to kind of give yourself, you know, hey, I'm lost right now, but I'll figure it out. You know, I trust God. He'll guide me towards it, you know. And when I figure it out, guess about, you know, then I'll feel a lot better. And even when you think you figured it out, there's still going to be twists and turns that, you know, you'll never have it all figured out, right? But I don't know. That's my talk that I wanted to, you know, not just have with you guys, but have with myself, you know. Saying these things to my vlogs like a self-reflection, almost like a weekly self-reflection of what I've learned and what I've think I've figured out throughout the week. And yeah, I don't know. That's just some talking points I wanted to go over. So we're gonna just start doing vlogs like twice a week instead of like we were doing daily vlogs. I'm gonna just start doing it more like highlights of my week and almost put it into like a movie format. So tell me if you guys like this type of vlog. I kind of like doing longer style, more movie style, twice a week opposed to doing 4 or 5 daily vlogs and just getting like the most important pieces. So hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, your week, your own personal week. Hope you guys had a great week. Next week's going to be awesome. It is Thursday. I am going to, it is, what is it, 1:18. I'm going to eat a big meal right now. I'm going to rest, I'm going to recover, and I have arms tomorrow. So we're going to get some content of arms tomorrow. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll pray for you guys, and thanks for listening to my rant. That was basically just to myself, but I wanted to record and put in my YouTube vlog. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next vlog, man. God bless.